Hey, how's it going, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Sandtrooper. So this is number 3 from the orange line all the way back to 2013. So I won this in an eBay auction, got an incredible deal, and for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you guys know how much I paid for this. I mean, it was a deal I could not pass up. But because the price was so low, I did some research first because my first thought was, okay, is this a Star Wars? Is this a knockoff? So I found every photo of the knockoff I could find and compared it to the photo in the listing. I was pretty convinced this is real, and now that I have it in hand, I'm pretty certain this is an actual Black Series release. I mean, everything just looks and feels right on it. I have not been able to put this figure down. I mean, this is it's just a great figure. Comes with a Dlt19 Blaster rifle, got the T21 Heavy Blaster rifle, and the fact that this was shipped loose. It was missing the E11, but I have lots of E11s, so I'm good in that department. The backpack looks great. Pretty awesome figure. So let's take him in the other room. Let's get a better look at him. Okay, so let's take a close look at this guy, and we'll just start up top with the helmet. And the weathering on the helmet is so good. All this up here, and the fact they even did the back, it's just wonderful. The sides look good, but the black stripe is very clean. The eyes look great. Mouth grill looks very good. All this in here is nice. The blue here, yeah, just, it's nicely done. Same thing in the back. Yeah, great looking helmet. The pauldron, I've always loved how they do this right there to make the material look stressed, you know, from the snap. Love that. Some nice detail there. That's what the other side looks like. And then he's just dirty. You know, it's Stormtrooper armor from the neck down that's just been weathered. Got some dirt here, some grime all in his belt. The pouches I do love. The gold snap is great, or snaps, I should say. Same thing on this side. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The back, you know, they even did the back. All the dirt and grime. The back of the legs are a little clean, yeah, but it's all right. And the legs, you know, have some dirt on them. Some funk, you know, in the knee guard there, all in here. Yeah, pretty... It's just a great looking trooper. You know, but on the bottom of the right foot, it says Hasbro SA, made in China, and then it has a lot number, and then there's something written on the left foot. I can't quite make it out. It's something LLC, maybe a date, and then some other numbers there. So that pretty much tells me that this is an official Black Series release. Comment below if you have this figure and you can confirm. But, you know, looking at pictures, the eyes, mouth grill, all the paint, everything looks, you know, just like it's supposed to look. And again, just the feel of it, it feels like my other troopers that are on this body. Yeah, I've got zero complaints so far. Very happy with this. And I'll just run through articulation real quick. So this is on the old Stormtrooper body, but you got some side to side at the head, a little bit of down, some up, and a little bit of tilt. That's pretty good. The arms, so the left one goes up to there before the shoulder pad just runs into the armor. So that's as far as that one goes. The right side, that one doesn't want to go. It's pretty stiff, but that's about it for arms up. They do rotate around, single elbows, but they get past 90. You know, the right one gets past 90. Left one, yeah, about the same. You have a swivel at the upper bicep, a swivel at the wrist, and a nice up and down hinge on the right hand, and a side to side hinge on the left hand. Boy, this one's really tight. Yeah, side to side on the left. You've got some twist at the midsection, a little bit of crunch, some pretty good back, and some very good side-to-side tilt. So as far as legs, if you rotate the thighs out, they can get up that far, but I do have one minor complaint. My left thigh is frozen. I've tried a hairdryer. I had this guy in a bowl of very hot water for a bit, and it will not free up. But fortunately, it is stuck in a somewhat neutral position, okay? But the right one can swivel. The left one, it ain't budging. It is locked, you know, but it's okay. Like I said, it's in a somewhat neutral position. It's okay, but they go back just a touch. He's got double knees that get up that far. And then for feet, they go all the way down. They go up to about right there, and there is some swivel at the ankle. So being on the old Stormtrooper body, you know, the articulation's not even close to the 2020 version, but it's still not bad. And as far as accessories, I'll just start with the backpack, and I am loving this thing. There's some great detail throughout, especially in here. I mean, this all looks just wonderful. This kind of baby blue color is very nice. This is pretty cool. Some white, all these tubes, some cool stuff going on there. this. Got the little ammo pouch that will hang over his shoulder in front of him with some nice gold on the snaps. Nice leather look to it. There's the little peg for it to plug in, on his back. Very, very cool backpack. And as far as him wearing this, peg will plug in, hole in back, just like that. And then the ammo pouch just comes up and over and sits right there. And yeah, I love that look. And thankfully, this backpack does not add a lot of back weight. He can stand up just fine, and he's pretty vertical, so I am loving that. And like I mentioned, the figure was sent loose minus the E11, but I have lots of E11s, and this is the one I picked. I picked one with a little bit of silver there. Okay, we all know what an E11 looks like. So let's see what this looks like in his hands. And I would say he holds this very well, just firing low like that. I think that looks great. And again, this old Stormtrooper body's not that bad. You can get the E11 all the way up here. And I think at a relaxed stance, that looks very good. And there he is at a ready stance, and I do love the look of that. And let me also mention, this backpack stays put. This thing fits so well. Despite being held on just by one peg, it's actually very stable. This ammo pouch really doesn't get in the way too bad. I cannot get over this backpack. But yeah, what a cool looking trooper. So next, let's take a look at the T21 Heavy Blaster rifle. And I absolutely love this thing. It's got a nice strap on it with some great gold paint there. This looks good. The gold there is very nice. Brown on the grip, brown stock, nice detail throughout, some gold on that side. So this rifle was made from an old, it's called a Lewis gun, is what they designed this T21 from. Yeah, called a Lewis gun. And as far as him holding this thing, I think it goes in the hand very well. The trigger finger doesn't quite make it through the trigger guard, but it's okay. And the left hand is not going to go around that. You would really have to deform the fingers. But it just kind of sits there, and he's just, laying down some suppressive fire with this thing. Yeah, very, very cool weapon. And the fact that this thing has a strap on it, you can sling it over the shoulder like that, and I think that looks pretty good. So next up, we have the Dlt19, and this is a pretty cool weapon as well. Got a nice ventilated barrel, a bipod, cool detail on the grip. Stock looks good. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet weapon here. We've seen this before, but I do love it. And as far as him holding this rifle, yeah, the trigger finger goes right through the trigger guard. The left hand goes around the barrel nicely. If he's just firing low, once again, laying down some suppressive fire, I do like the look of that. And if you wanted to get this rifle up a little higher, the pauldron kind of gets in the way. It kind of deflects the stock off of his shoulder where it should be. I mean, from the side, it doesn't look bad, but from the front, it's not terrible, but that's what that looks like. But for me, I think I'm going to keep the Dlt19 just like this, just at a ready stance. I really like the look of this. I'm going to go stick him on the shelf, and let's see what he looks like there. And here we are, and yeah, it's a great looking figure. I'm thinking he may be a touch shorter than the Stormtrooper back there, but man, he looks good on the shelf. So I just stuck him right before Mos Eisley. Very happy with this one. I think he scales well with that Trooper and Vader. And upcoming review, stay tuned. But back to the Sandtrooper. What an amazing figure. I could not be more pleased. So bottom line, yes, this is a great figure. I get it now. Nate, Justin from Out of the Basement, if you guys are watching, I totally get it. I can see why this is your favorite. It is just wonderful from head to toe. The weathering is so good. The pouch there is nice. I love these. The backpack is just killer. Pauldron looks good. Yeah, great figure. Love the Dlt19. The T21, awesome weapon. And of course, I have lots of E11s if I ever want to pose this guy with an E11. Yeah, it's a wonderful figure. Very happy to finally have this, but I want to hear from you guys. So please comment below and let me know what you think of the Sandtrooper from A New Hope. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Move along.